Okay. There we are. We are on number 6. And aren't you guys lucky today? Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on what time you happen to be joining me today. Anyway, I'm trying to look a little hotter today because my girlfriend said I am not looking very flattering. You're not flattering. So anyway, I'm going to be a little bit harder, like as if I need to be any more flattering. Okay, I could be more beautiful, but really it's not about that. I just want you guys to listen to me. Anyway, today we're talking about ADD genius. I found a whack of stuff on the internet, and this is from the Royal College of Physicians, and there's a lot of stuff that is actually very, very beneficial. Here are all the people who have ADD. Look at how many people. Those are actors and directors. These are musicians. These are, I like this, entrepreneurs. You know, we have, what's his name I really like? Bill Gates, Henry Ford, Malcolm Forbes. And what's his name? The guy who started, he's not even in here. He's ADD too. Virgin Records. Anyway, I can't remember his name right there. Statesman. Look, it's John F. Kennedy, Ron F. Kennedy, Abraham Lincoln, and then writers. Leo Tolstoy, Lily Collins, well, duh. Leslie Carroll, who wrote Alice in Wonderland. Obviously, his little brain kept going like this. Lewis Carroll wrote Alice in Wonderland, right? I hope so. Anyway, I hope my hair not falling down. Anyhow, so we've got athletes, we've got scientists, inventors, we've got all sorts of great people. They're just like me and you. Finding the genius, that's what we have to do. So, in order to find the genius, my hair's falling down today. I have a little bit of a difficulty. Actually, I was in a big, huge hurry today. I had a big, huge lunch, and I couldn't find a place. There's nobody at the school today. There's no kids today. We're on exams. Now it is 1:15. I have till 1:30. Last video I did didn't work. I gotta make sure this one's working. Make sure it's still going because this is so freaking frustrating. Okay, we're at 2 minutes. 2 minutes, so that puts us back 2 minutes. So that means I started at 1:13. Ooh, good numbers. Okay, so anyway, I do like the lounge thing here today. I'm going to take you now, show you what I want you to see how. It's based on the MID criteria that I can't see because my eyes are not clear because this light is burning my eyes. Okay, the quiz is determined to see if you have mental health, to see, use this quiz to help determine if you need to see a mental health professional for diagnosis and treatment of ADHD as an adult. Okay, first question. How often do you have difficulty keeping your attention while doing something, completing some work, or school, or ability, or at home? All the time? Duh. How often are you easily distracted by something in your environment? Like the people outside, like the birds outside, like the sound, like my itchy leg, whatever. Okay, like the light in my eyes, like all this extra paper on here, like the things that are like making my brain go crazy. How often do you avoid or delay tasks that require a lot of work or mental effort? Well, we always do that because we're busy thinking of great things. We're not thinking of, like, the follow-through thing is, like, not even funny. I probably should be, actually, I just printed all this out, I think, today. Attention deficit hyper disorder linked to genius. Ha Evil genius? Sorry. Psychiatry? Is it saying psychiatry could actually prove an advantage? Earth-shattering breakthroughs in the fields of art, science, and exploration. That's me. Yes, it is. Hyper-focus. Yes, I can focus on things for a really long time when I'm doing them, so I can stay up all night long. All night. Did you like this shot? I hope Donna likes this. I hope you can tell me it's like so much more flattering, and I don't look like whatever she called me. Anyhow, people with ADHD, turbulent life. Yeah, I do. Get in trouble at school. I do. Criminal behavior. I'm not admitting that. March to the beat of their own drummer. High levels of creativity, manipulates the information differently. ADD can be very direct, to the point, on target, too much that people can't handle them. Oh, yes. So true. I had hot sauce for lunch today. I'm so hot on up. What else does it say? that's me. That's me. Look at the same things. Ooh, can look at the same things differently than other people. Ooh, interpersonal intuition. Yes, I can read your mind. So you better be careful what you say in front of me, or the kind of looks you give, or the way you walk, because I'm going to be able to tell what's going on in your head. Just like that. Oh, what am I supposed to do now? Well, I guess you're just supposed to realize that you're the genius, and you're going to be happening. So we got lots and lots of stuff here. Ooh. Estimated that 3.5% of children are affected by ADHD. They do not always go away, and sometimes they get worse. Every culture, every name. Predominantly hyperactive. Do you know who's my favorite ADD actor? The Grinch. He's so ADD, it's not even funny. He's evil ADHD. Predominantly inattentive. The ego, on the go, with the ego, is constantly in motion. Yes, we know that. Feelings of restlessness, frigidity of the hands, feet, squirming in his teeth. You know how, like, when I was in high school, when I was in school, when I was a kid, you know, you see those kids and, like, hit this the whole time? I try to ignore them, because, you know that I might have been like that when I was a kid, right? Having difficulty waiting in line. We don't enjoy quiet, leisurely activities. That's why I don't go golfing. When I do go golfing, I look after the beer cart, the drinks, and I go collect balls and find balls in the river, in the water, in the bag. Because that's, for me, that's like adventure. Ooh, we're going to go look in the forest. Ooh, one time I went golfing with a bunch of schools. I got like a freaking bag of balls. I went in the pond. I'm in the pond, just up to my knees, of course, right? And anyway, I was picking up all the balls, and I was like, you know, making people cocktails and stuff, you know. I mean, not that teachers drink when they're at school, but they do drink when they're on school activities, when there's no students, right? Obviously, duh. Ooh, driven by the motor and talk excessively. Ooh, that's me, blurting out answers before hearing the whole question, and that's another thing we do. Actually, it's really hard. Actually, you know what? Listen, lately, I've gotten so good that what I always do now, I go like this. I don't know that people actually need their opportunity to speak. People need to think. I can be talking to someone in 3 minutes, and like, as soon as they're talking, what's happening is I know exactly what they're going to say, and it's so easy for me to just, and then that's, you know what happens then? And they get pissed off because, like, why bother telling me? Because I already know, because I'm insightful, I'm intuitive, I'm psychic, and I know exactly what they're going to say, so. Anyway, I'm getting really good. My sister and I always had this joke, we're going to put duct tape over her mouth, because she's ADHD too. Interrupting. Ooh, we're intruding on others. Ooh, blurting out insults. Okay, read that. Okay, here was we can take some Adderall. Oh, did you read that the other day? That actually, Lindsay Lohan. Adderall is the strongest ADD medication out there. I can't even take any Adderall. If I take no, it wouldn't be good. Adderall is a stimulant, okay? So basically, it's the strongest stimulant out there. I did actually take one once, and it wasn't even funny. It actually didn't help me focus. It made me so friggin' high. It wasn't even funny. It was like rushing and all this shit. So, you know what? There's a very fine line between the right kind of medication and the wrong kind of medication. Actually, I have some ADD medication at home, and I am going to take it so that I can make some videos for you on it. But the problem is, if you take it for about a week or so, and you can't be drinking. But I guess once I finish school, I'm not going to be drinking at all, because I'm just going to get up every day and be so focused. Right? Ritalin. Stimulant drugs often are beneficial, curbing hyperactivity and impulsivity. Yes. Insomnia. These are what we get. Insomnia. Increase. Look at my leg. Oh my god. It's jumping all around. I could have like a little tambourine on there. We could be like, I could be making music while I'm talking at the same time. Back to the question here, okay? I know. I can be serious. I mean, you should keep on topic more often than not. Is that better for you, Donna? Okay, where am I? Okay, I already said that. Page 2. How often do you have difficulty organizing activities? All the time? How often do you make careless mistakes? I'm sorry to all my family. I'm sorry to all my friends. I'm sorry to everybody that has ever known me for all the careless mistakes I've made and all the careless things I've done and all the inability for me to actually notice that there actually are other people who have feelings, and please forgive me. So this is a good opportunity for me to be forgiven for some of the things I've done, because actually I don't even see them, and most of the time I don't see them till like 4 or 5 days after, and sometimes it's been a couple years after, and I realize, oh my God, what an idiot. Oh, how could you be so stupid? How could you be so selfish? How could you be so blind? So, there's handicapped people out there, and they make lots of noise, but they're not making half as much noise as me. How often do you forget something that you do all the time? Such as missing an appointment or forgetting your lunch. You know what I used to do in my car? I used to have a little duct tape thing, and I would actually put, every day I'd put my little post-it notes, and I had post-it notes everywhere, and that was great because I remember stuff. But now, I can't even remember to bring my agenda. I got like 15 freaking agendas full of all sorts of stuff. I was looking for an appointment yesterday to go for like some stupid interview. I couldn't even find the piece of paper because I got so many agendas. It's in all these different agendas, and I didn't know where it was. Luckily, I ended up phoning the board office in the morning and found out where it was. They want to do this, like, in order to get on the LTO list, you have to be eligible, not even eligible for hire, eligible for LTO, which is like long-term occasional when the teacher is sick or something. It's actually really stupid. But once I have my own school going, anyway, it doesn't matter because I'm going to be the principal. I'm going to be the director. So, where were we? How often do you have trouble completing your schoolwork steps? Right? How often do you misplace or damage things? Oh my God! Somebody else who's ADHD told me they've lost their phone like 5 times in the last like 2 months. So you know what? I'm not the only one who loses my shit. That's why I have this little thing here, because I know that if I have my phone, actually usually what I do is I wear my phone on one of those lanyards so it goes around my neck. But if I put my phone on here, then when and I'm looking for my phone all the time because I always want to make sure I don't lose it, I can actually feel it because it's a nice little fur thing. How often do you feel frigidity, especially sitting for long periods of time? Duh. How often do you have difficulty waiting your turn? Always. How often do you feel like you're on the go? Always. How often do you feel like you're driven by a motor? Your brain motor. I should really try to settle down. I only have a couple more minutes. I gotta be in class in like 3 minutes. I gotta make sure that video's not over. Oh my God, I was counting. Okay, I said 113, 14, 13. One more question. How often do you feel like you're on the go? How often do you feel like you can't sit still? How often do you begin to answer questions before it's even been asked? How often do you feel restless? How often do you find it difficult to relax, unwind, or just spend quality time by yourself? Never. Damn it, I wish I could spend some quality time on myself and be quiet. How often do you find yourself talking too much to others? Yes, I know, I needed duct tape. And how often do you interrupt others, blurt out shit in a conversation, okay? I gotta go, man, okay? Because this is it. Because I'm gonna be done, and this is gonna be over, and it's not gonna be happening. So, till tomorrow, we'll start the day tomorrow with the song. Or two. Till then, I hope you're feeling happy. Till then, I hope you're feeling snappy. I love you. You love me. We all want to see it P3. And we're gonna be so happy, all of us in our new school. You'll see. Love, learning, wisdom, greatness will vibrate to yours again and again. Woo! Yes!